Hi everyone, thank you guys for joining me today for this little video. So I am going to be doing a life update and a garden update in this video, and I am going to just start with the garden update because the life update is kind of sad, unfortunately. So let's just start off happy with a garden update. Very awkward. I always wear my hat outside. So now we are outside. Alright, so I have a really good garden update for you guys because my garden is exploding. Garden is exploding right now. So I did much better this year than last year because I figured out how to do things this year, as far as knowing like where the sun was in my yard and knowing more about the climate in Oregon. So it is the beginning of June. For reference, if you're watching this later, right now it's the beginning of June, so it's perfect time to give you guys a garden update. So I'm going to show you guys, so yeah, I'm going to flip the camera around and show you guys what I have in my garden, and then I will give a brief little life update. I have some really sad news. What are you gonna do? Alright, so start with the good thing, which is my garden. I'll just start on this end. So this is a pumpkin plant, which is doing great. This is, I believe, a cucumber plant, and there's another one that's kind of struggling right there, but it's a cucumber. And then here is the first pumpkin plant I planted, so it's pretty big. And he's a little dehydrated. Today it's gonna get up to like 98 degrees or something crazy like that. So we're having a little bit of a heat wave. But the good news is there is a little pumpkin starting to grow right there, and there's a lot of flower buds on here, so hopefully we'll get a couple of pumpkins. But yeah, so this is just where the flower was. And I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but anyway, that's where the pumpkin's gonna be, hopefully. This is eggplant. It was struggling for a really long time, but it looks like it's getting a little bit bigger. Something's been eating it. These are cantaloupes. And hopefully I'll have some cantaloupe. And these are sunflowers. So yeah, these are sunflowers. And they're pretty big. It's about 3 feet high or so. Maybe 2.5 feet right now. But they should get bigger, and I will make another update later on. Okay, so cilantro did really good here. It does really well here in Oregon, so I'm really excited about that because I love cilantro. It has bolted because the weather has gotten really warm, but I don't care. I'm gonna let it go to seed and make more seeds for next spring or the fall when the weather cools down. It took a while for dill to get established here. I'm not sure why. And then here's some parsley. Alright, so we've got some poppies, which are doing amazing. These, I believe, will be white poppies. The color will be white. And so I'm excited about that. We've got lots of those that are going to be coming up soon. And I've had a poppy bloom already. So, yeah, it's beautiful purple color. I had no idea what color these were going to be. I know these little weird spiky ones are going to be white, but I didn't know what color these were going to be, and they're purple, so that's cool. And this is, believe it or not, radishes. I planted radishes at the beginning of spring, and then they just like took off, and I just let them keep flowering because the bees love them, like honeybees and such, and butterflies too, so I just kind of let it do its thing. Oh, and I also have lettuce. I've been eating a bunch of salad with this romaine lettuce, like harvesting it constantly, and I have not run out. So lettuce also grows really well here in Oregon in the spring. These just started flowering. These are baby blue eyes. They're really pretty flowers. And right here, this is Elysium, something like that. And it smells just like honey, like literally exactly like honey. Like this, literally exactly like honey. I'm not exaggerating. So yeah, they smell amazing. This is just another mix of wildflowers right here, like crazy explosion of wildflowers. I think this is baby's breath because there's like one that bloomed, and then but there's a bunch of other ones, so I think that's baby's breath. And I have no idea what these are, but they're gonna be pink, so I'm really excited about that because there's a bunch of flowers that are gonna be here and they're gonna be pink, so I'm excited about that. And I don't know what this is. So yeah, I think this is a hasn't flowered yet. I think it's a, honestly I can't think of it right now, but those are gonna be peppers, bell peppers. Basil was struggling in the springtime because it's kind of cold here in the spring, but now that it's warmer, basil will start growing. And this was salad mix that I've eaten a lot of, but it's still growing like crazy. Oh, there was a ladybug. I don't know if you saw it. Yeah, it was arugula, some different types of lettuces, and yeah, once again, lettuces do amazing in the spring in Oregon, so that was exciting. I'm growing another type of pumpkin right there, hopefully. Okay, so these are carrots, and I've already eaten some carrots. They're still kind of small right now, so yeah, but I ate a lot of the carrots that were over here because they were blocking, well, now this radish nonsense. See, those are radishes, and they just kind of like exploded into flowers. So anyway, there's a little tiny strawberry plant right here. Oh, by the way, everything was started from seed. Literally everything from seed. I don't buy plants, I just start from seed because I feel more accomplished that way. But yeah, so these carrots, these are gonna be calendulas. These are gonna be orange ones. I've only grown yellow ones, so I've never grown orange calendulas, so I'm really excited for this to bloom, and I'll do another update when they bloom. But that would be exciting. Beets, kind of having trouble growing beets, to be honest. And this is just kind of like a random dead zone right there. But yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be zinnias, and they're kind of struggling, maybe because it was too cold for zinnias for a while, but I think now that the weather's warmer, they will start doing better. Also, my cats would pee over here before plants were here, so I think cat pee is really bad for soil, so that's probably why there are some dead zones happening. But anyway, these tomatoes have started doing really well. These are tomato plants. They've started doing really well now that it's warmed up, so I'm excited because I've already built a little trellis right here with some bamboo stakes for the tomatoes. Okay, oh yeah, and this was spinach, and it's going to seed as well. And I have a few more tomato sprouts right there. Got some peas, some sweet peas, and they're flowering a little bit, but my kitty cat got stuck in this net and like messed all of this up. So kind of in bad shape right now. So anyway, and then we've got green beans right here. They've started doing a lot better now that there's more sunshine and warmth as well. Okay, and then we've got some tomato action over here. These were collards that I grew in the fall, and I let it go to seed, and then chopped it up a bit. I think this is a dahlia plant that just kind of decided to start growing. Not sure what that is, but it's being eaten by something. This was kale, but it also went to seed because kale and collards, they're a cold weather crop. So yeah, I've got more flowers there. And I always like to grow flowers in these pots. This is gonna be chamomile. These are Gallia globes, and all of these they overwintered. So I just kind of let them overwinter, and then now they're flowering now that the weather is warm. So yeah, they just kind of seeded themselves in these pots all by themselves. But yeah, that's the calendula. Those have been flowering year round, so that's cool with the calendula. They flower year round. Got a weed right there. Okay, and this is blueberry. These are blueberry plants that I started from just 2 blueberry seeds that I got out of a blueberry. And yeah, doing pretty well considering they were just seeds out of a blueberry. I don't know what this is. If anyone can tell me, please do. And I think a rogue squash or watermelon or something is growing there, so I need to transfer it somewhere else. Oh yeah, and I've got some forget-me-nots growing there and over there. This is gonna be a Mexican sunflower, and I think these are carnations, but I could be wrong, but I think they're carnations. And this is just a mix of wildflowers. There's a calendula right there, and I don't know what anything else is, but yeah, doing pretty well this year. Okay, so now for the sad part of my life update. My beautiful, amazing, wonderful, darling, cute, amazing, funny kitty cat, Rosie, unfortunately passed away. She was a very good kitty cat, but also a very naughty kitty cat, because she ran away. And she ran away out of the fence. We have a fence, but she ran away, and she was hit by a car. And a neighbor a couple of houses down called me to break the news, and she was really sweet, and I couldn't have asked for a nicer person to break the news to me. So anyway, but it was very sad, and I am still very sad. I'm still kind of recovering emotionally, and it's gonna be really hard to get by without her and stuff. So we're very sad, aren't we, Bubby? We're very sad. We miss her very much. And anyway, so she's buried right here. But yeah, she was hit by a car, tragically. I didn't even know that she was going in the road. I knew she was escaping the fence on warm, sunny days that we've been having. This is like a coaster that I have of her, but I put it out here to be like a little grave marker. And I bring her flowers every day, and I saved some of her fur and put it in that jar. And this is her collar, and it's got a little blood right there, which is very sad. Oh, that's my phone number. Shit, don't call me. Yeah, that's her collar, and yeah. So I bring her flowers every day, just flowers that I have growing in the garden, and just wildflowers. And yeah, we buried her here under her favorite tree, And it's nice and shaded under here. And the sunlight dances up on her grave. Anyways, we're all gonna miss her very much. She was a very sweet, cute kitty. She was probably my favorite kitty I've ever had. And I shouldn't have ever let her outside. But she had fun at least. And she was killed instantly, didn't feel any pain. Alright, so that is it for this video. Sorry it was a little sad. I'm pretty sad. And also my grandmother and grandfather died this year too. And one of my cousins on my dad's side also died. So it's been kind of a rough year as far as death goes. Yeah, first my grandfather died, then my cousin died of cancer, and then my grandmother died of heartbreak basically, and she was, you know, getting old. And oh yeah, also my parents were supposed to visit, but then my poor kitty cat died. And then my parents were supposed to visit this weekend, and then my dad's appendix burst. So could have been worse. He could have died too. So luckily he didn't die. His appendix just burst. So he's in the hospital. He's been in the hospital for like 3 days. So they can't come visit me anymore. So that's that. So anyway, 2019's been a pretty tough year for me so far. Alright, so that is my life update and garden update. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in the next video. Please leave a comment and follow me on Instagram and whatnot. And yeah, have a good day and be safe. And take care of your kitties. Don't let them outside unless they stay in the yard, which my 3 other cats have never escaped the fence and they stay in the yard. But I should have, in hindsight, just forced Rosie to stay inside. But it's too late now. Anyway, try to forgive myself for that. And I hope she's resting in peace and in kitty cat heaven or something like that. So alright, well, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye. Yes. Miss Chance. Chance was his girlfriend. She was your girlfriend, huh? Yeah. I'll get you another girlfriend.